Adrian had always been ambitious. Born in a small town, raised by a single mother who worked herself to the bone, he grew up with nothing but determination and his mother's sacrifices. When he was just a boy, she would stay up late sewing clothes for neighbors to earn a little extra, often skipping meals so Adrian could eat. One day, he used to promise her, "I'll make you proud, Mama. I'll give you the life you deserve." Years later, he kept that promise. By his early 30s, Adrian had built a successful business empire in the city. People called him a millionaire, but he still saw himself as that boy who once studied by candlelight while his mother encouraged him. And through it all, he made sure to send money back home, ensuring his mother lived comfortably. And now, Adrian had another dream: to marry Claire, his fiancée. She was beautiful, charming, and seemed perfect in every way. She often told him she loved his ambition and admired how he cared for his mother. Adrian believed her. He thought he had found the woman who would walk beside him through every storm. One weekend, Adrian decided to return home earlier than planned. He wanted to surprise his mother and his fiancée, who had moved in to help take care of her. Driving through familiar streets, Adrian's heart swelled with excitement. He imagined the joy on his mother's face, the warmth of her embrace, and the smile of his fiancée when she realized he had come back just for them. But as he opened the door quietly, a different sound met his ears. His mother's voice, frail, trembling, pleading. Then, a harsh tone, sharp like a whip. Adrian's heart froze. He stepped closer, his breath caught in his throat. What he saw next would haunt him forever. Claire stood in the middle of the living room, her face twisted with annoyance, her foot raised in anger. His elderly mother was on the floor, clutching her arm where she had clearly been struck. Claire's words cut through the air like a knife: "You're nothing but a burden. I'm not here to be your servant. Why can't you just stay out of the way?" For a moment, Adrian felt like the ground had vanished beneath him. His chest tightened, rage mixing with sorrow. He could hardly believe this was the same woman who had once pretended to adore his mother, the same woman he had trusted with his future. His mother looked up then, her eyes wide with shock and shame, as if she didn't want her son to see her so helpless. Adrian stepped forward. His voice was low but firm, carrying a strength that silenced the room. "Claire." She spun around, her face draining of color as she realized he had been standing there, witnessing everything. She tried to stammer an excuse, but Adrian's eyes never left hers. "The woman you just insulted," he said, pointing to his mother, "is the reason I am who I am today. Every bit of success you admire in me comes from her sacrifices. And you dare to treat her this way?" Claire's mask cracked. Her charm, her sweet words, all gone. She tried to turn it back on him, saying, "I only did it because she's difficult, Adrian. You don't know what it's like living with her every day. I love you, but..." "Enough," Adrian cut her off. "Love without respect is not love. And anyone who cannot honor my mother has no place in my life." The silence that followed was heavy, broken only by his mother's quiet sobbing. Adrian walked past Claire, helping his mother to her feet. He held her close, whispering softly, "I'm here, Mama. I'll never let anyone hurt you again." Claire tried to protest, but Adrian opened the door and pointed outside. "Leave. Whatever future I imagined with you ends here." Shaken, Claire left without another word, her footsteps echoing away into the distance. In the days that followed, Adrian stayed by his mother's side. He cooked for her, listened to her stories, and reminded her of how much she meant to him. Slowly, the pain in her eyes faded, replaced by pride and peace. Word spread through the town about what had happened, and many praised Adrian for standing firm, for showing that wealth and success mean nothing if you forget who stood by you when you had nothing. Months later, Adrian expanded his business to his hometown, creating jobs for people there. He built a beautiful home where his mother could live comfortably and surrounded her with care. He never regretted walking away from Claire because he realized true love isn't measured by charm or beauty but by kindness, respect, and the way someone treats the people who matter most. And so, the story of the millionaire who caught his fiancée mistreating his mother became more than just gossip in a small town. It became a lesson. A reminder that no matter how high you rise, the foundation of your life is the love and sacrifice of those who raised you. Protect them, honor them, and never let anyone disrespect them, because at the end of the day, money fades, success comes and goes, but family, true family, remains.